All right. So 446 bookmarks. Just to start off with, to kind of get, the blood pumping, to get the luck juices flowing. That's how we're going to start off. Again, no messing around. Just straight to business. I hope we get lucky. I hope we do. I want to walk away. I don't think I want to SSS her. I don't think I do. Thanks, Firewolf. But getting right into it sounded good. All right. That's an expression here, though, Edwin. Getting down and dirty means you're just going to get to it. Oh, thanks, Brandon. Hopefully, we'll have some luck. Hopefully. I'm really looking for Shuri imprints while we're doing this as well.
Shush.
So that would be super good. Shuri imprints would be amazeballs, actually. We are going to do some mystics as well. We're going to do, and our Moonlight. Hey, Willie. Thanks, Willie. I appreciate it, man. I appreciates it. Thank you for the good luck. I got so many Tornor guards. We all do, I know. We all do. We all do. Oops. I almost banned somebody by accident. That would have been awkward. Come on, my son will bring me luck. Come on, buddy. Bring me luck there. Because Minival usually has a lot better luck at this than I do. He was the one who brought Lilibeth home, remember? I was at, like, what, 300 or something? And then he does, like, the last 200. And then he brings it. Come on, son. Bring me some luck. Right now, he's getting ready to play Fortnite, so he can't summon. Ugh. Come on. Isn't it nice to have emotes now? Like, we can actually spam something. So nice. Come on. Luck be a lady, or luck be a lily tonight. Val, what do you think of Emerald Aura gear-wise? So many ways to build her. So many ways to build her. I mean, I've ran into a few... Yes, to emotes. Yeah, they're cool, Edwin. We finally got... Twitch finally approved all my emotes. I got my last subscription alerts. Now we have a custom alert for when people resubscribe. And we have a custom emote now for when people gift. So all of our subscription emotes now are all custom, or subscription alerts are now all custom. The only thing I have to change is I still haven't changed the donation one. The donation is still, I still look ghetto because it's, oh, Shuri, please, I need imprints so bad. My SS, I think my KD, or my lots is SSS, I think. I think that he is. I'm not sure.
I don't care.
Oh, it doesn't work from there. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, there it goes.
I don't care.
Yeah, I was really happy. It's weird, though. I still don't understand why they approved, like, the Tier 2 and Tier 3 first before anything. So weird.
I don't care. Where's Mom? Oh.
Come on. I'm getting that sinking feeling, guys. I'm getting that. I think I've been too lucky lately, and they had to nerf me.
No, you want to know the worst feeling
You didn't
is?
answer Fire's question. Oh, Fire had a question? Oh, yeah, no, I did. I kind of rattled off, didn't I? Then I, like, dropped off. Thanks, Kent, for the assist on that. Fire.
I did that this morning.
I don't know, man. I would say, because here's the thing. Like, if I think about it from a cleave standpoint, and you run her with, like, a CC and a C Armin, Then I'm like, okay, obviously you want to try for her to live, obviously, right? So maybe don't build her attack, build her high effectiveness, and like you would build a support unit. So high HP, high defense. Because that way, if someone comes and tries to cleave you, she's going to leave. Because really, you want her to stun and burn, right? Yes, she'll do reduced burn damage, but I think there would be value in that if you're trying to survive cleave. Now, that's assuming, okay, you're basically going to be using her, if you build her that way, like primarily on defense, right? Then you could say, what set? I would say, like,
there's hardcore duos.
What would you want your order to be in that particular team? You'd want Ball, then Aura.
You want to do hardcore duos.
So I would say speed crit? No, speed effectiveness in that particular build. Then there's a new one. YDCB talked about it this morning. I actually got jacked by it earlier in the morning. But you could put her on counter. Again, though, that's more for a arena situation.
That's why it's called hardcore.
So that's the thing. Like, if you're just going, you want to use her like kind of like everywhere. Maybe you do want to use her in arena offense and defense, as well as in raids and tower and all that. Then there's, in my mind, there's only one way, and that's attack crit and attack or crit damage attack.
Did it feel good?
That would be what I would build her.
Okay.
I think I would go the crit damage. Although, I have to say, I am liking Destruction a lot. Like, I am really like... And I'm only running it on my my regular Vildred, but holy crap, he's only 5-star because I was saving my fodder to see how Lilibeth went, to see if I'll have to use it to 6-star her. But I'm really liking him. Wish they would bring back Luna so new players can pull for her. So, Donnie, the theory I had on that is, and it might turn out to be true, I think, I want to say Flawed Thoughts backed me up on this, but in a lot of Korean games, limited actually means once a year. So, if that holds true, you should see Diane sometime in November, December, and then Luna sometime in very shortly after the New Year. No, it'd be a little bit later than the New Year. Yeah, Luna in February and Diane in like the November, December time frame, roughly. If the 1 year thing holds to be true. If it doesn't show up then, my friend, I don't know if we will ever see her again, to be honest with you. Again, that's just a theory. This is nothing that Smilegate has come out and said. It's just from one of my viewers' experience with Korean games. So don't take that to the bank or anything. You would like to think that they would release them again? Well, I would say my opinion a little bit doesn't matter because I have them. But I'm also okay if they don't, and I know this would suck for new people, but I'm also okay if they don't bring them back. I am. Because if you want limited to mean something, then I mean that's just the way it has to be.
Why was that? Why did that say that?
But I have them. So, I mean, I'm definitely looking at it from a biased opinion. But there's been other games I've played that had limited summons that I've just never have gotten. Like, I just never got them because when I started playing, they had gone already. So, I mean, it's in this situation, I have them, but in other situations, I didn't. And I was always okay with it. So, I'm pretty sure if it were me coming in, I'd still be able to do it. Dude, if they did that, I think that 90% of their players would fly to Korea and beat them senseless. I mean, it would be hilarious as hell to me, but I think that would tick off a lot of their community. A lot. Dude, we are not having any luck. We got Ludwig right off the bat, and then everything just went downhill.
Oh, gosh.
Like, we got Ludwig right off the bat. Oh, here's my Shuri imprint, right?
I know.
You know, I only have one of her. This is only my second one I've ever gotten. Ever. Like, that's it. Like, I only have one. Nice. I mean, wish it was something new. Or wish it was... Actually, I wish it was Shuri. That's a lot.
I landed at the barn.
Dude, my luck has been totally poop right now. I was hoping I'd have good luck because everyone I watched this morning, like, had really great luck. Every single person I watched this morning had really great luck. Here, let's just make sure I'm on banner. Like, you know, it could happen, right? All right, we are on our banner. We're on our banner. This is feeling like Lilibeth all over again. Like, there was this big dry storm, my first initial summon, and then it just went like way uphill.
Where is he?
Lilibeth, she's the new summon, just came out. Yeah, but it's your lucky channel though. That's the thing. Like, if you're in, like, one of those superstitious types, like, you know, I doubt I will take some of your luck. Your good luck charm is here. All right. Hey, Pride. Welcome, my friend. Welcome. And thanks for coming out, Smitty. It's good to see you. Lions rocking that emote. Dude, feels good. Feels good that you guys have that, man. Because you guys have been supporting me. Like, I haven't had any emotes, and you guys have just, like, subscribed. I didn't have any alerts. You guys subscribed. It's nice that I have all this stuff that gives you a little something back now. And please make sure to link your Twitch to Discord, because I did enable the ability for you to use my emotes in Discord as well. And I'm considering a sub-only channel. I'm considering it. So please, please, please link your Twitch to Discord, so that way you can use them.
Did you just say you like the sound of ammo?
Wow, this is not going very well.
You scared me.
I mean, we did start, though. We did start with, yeah, I'm thinking about it, Smitty. Thinking about it. I just want to make sure I have something of value to put in there. Because my subs, like, they're paying. Like, they're paying for me. So, I want them to have something. I want you guys to have something super cool. Need to make a mod? Oh, I do, don't I?
Did you shoot?
I could do that, but really it's just you, because Paintball Bubba doesn't hang out anymore, and
oh my
Sassy
gosh, bro.
doesn't come around anymore either. So
no, that was.
No, I believe in the cockles of my heart. Maybe in the subcockle area, maybe in the liver, maybe in the colon. We really don't know. Because I'm just a regular Joe with a regular job. Yeah, dude, it's basically just Smitty, man. That's it. That is it. I mean, I get why the others don't. Bubba got really sick. And Sassy is long gone. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a minute, just like Bubba. So it's really only you.
There's a Hades over here.
Do you ever talk to her anymore, Smitty, by the way? I mean, she's only a message in Discord away. I have really no excuse for not talking to her myself. But I'm just curious if you talked to her lately? I haven't. Last I talked to her was months ago. Actually, I'm gonna look now. Where is my message list? Last time I talked to her was not that long ago. It was in May 2nd.
I think there is.
You don't message her? Oh. My summoning looks like yours right now, Shane. Yeah, I know it's horrible, isn't it? It's cool though. I mean, hey, gambling, right? That's what we're doing. I mean, EA would have you think otherwise, but this is pretty much gambling. Not in the legal sense though, because you can't take this and convert it to cash officially. Like you could go to what, GeoCities or wherever people hang out now. Is it? I mean, not GeoCities. What's the one? Yeah, oh dude, Firewolf knows what's up. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, it's a surprise mechanic. No, it's not. Neo Seeker. That's what I was thinking. Neo Seeker. That's where people go to sell all the mobile accounts and all that stuff. Wait, actually, do people still use Neo Seeker? Back in the day, that was where you got all the black market accounts.
Pretty sure anyone.
No, Edwin, that's not a joke. That's not a joke. Legit true story. EA boldface told, I want to say it's the EU government, that loot boxes weren't loot boxes. They were surprise mechanics. Legit, they said that. Not even kidding. And then, so Epic had the, so they asked, so they asked them something about like, well, this is just like another revenue stream or something for that. And then they straight up said this. They go, well, we don't look to make money from players playing our games. And the EU dude was like, all right, you could tell yourself that, but you're not nonprofit, right? You're not nonprofit. You didn't make this game out of the goodness of your heart. Like, they literally said that. I'm not even making it up. They honestly said that. And they honestly called their loot boxes, they weren't loot boxes. They were surprise mechanics that their players really love and like. And they equated it to, oh, you remember back in the day, Kent, when we go to the store with our parents, the little candy machines, you put the quarter in, and then you twist the knob, you got a random toy? That's what EA equated their surprise mechanics to. The lady literally said, oh, it's like those toys you would get for as a kid when you'd open it up and there'd be a random gift in there. That's what this is like. And I'm like, yeah, there you go, Kinder Eggs. And I was like, are you serious, lady? Like, how could she say that with a straight face? It was like the most ridiculous thing. But they saw through it. Like, they weren't falling for the BS. But the thing is, the EU did come, and a few others came to the conclusion it was not gambling. But that doesn't mean they're still not going to come up with a way to regulate it. So one of the things I was watching said that just because there's not a law specifically for this now and it doesn't fit in the gambling, doesn't mean that one will be introduced. Actually, believe it or not, Kent, it was not their PR person. It was honestly their international affairs lawyer. Their actual legal counsel was the one saying this. It wasn't like a PR person. It was legitimately their international legal counsel. Chuck E. Cheese is child gambling? What? What? I'm confused, Smitty. I'm like legit confused. I'm not making the connection. You gotta work that one out for Val, man. I'm saying the PR person is going to have to answer for. Oh yeah, that was the most ridiculous thing they could have said. Yeah. Oh, so Shane, you saw it? Like, I don't know how she could have. Anime. All those. Good luck to you. About MLC, it took me $1,500, and before her, my only two ML5s were made Chloe and made Chloe. Ouch. Yeah, I gave up on Cece. If we get her today from my Mystics, so be it. But I did give up on her. I cleared out the Mystic bookmarks for her and didn't get her. That's enough. She doesn't have to come home at this point. It's one of those things where, well, you know, kind of like if you're spurned and you don't care about it and you're upset about it, that's kind of where I am with MLCC. Not that I needed her in the end. I don't know why I did that, and I kind of regret it, to be honest with you, Anima. To be completely honest with you, I regret it. I wish I hadn't done it. Meanwhile, missing all the good ML4s like Carmen, Oxlot, CDOM. Dude, I don't have Oxlots. Or, CDOM. I want CDOM, though. I want CDOM and Akali.
I just got the...
Oh, ML Basar with... ML Basar, I think he's going to be super cool because his regular version sucks. Well, it doesn't suck. It's just not that great. So I think that his ML version is going to be broken. I just have this feeling that ML Basar and ML Robbie are going to be broken.
None.
Yeah, right? Right? That was just so stupid. Like, honestly, how she could say that, I don't know. Like, it with a straight face on top of that. Of my free summons gave me Clarissa. What are your thoughts? Oh, I like Clarissa a lot. Clarissa was part of my first Cleave team, which consisted of Bologna armor breaking and then Clarissa going and wiping the board. Excellent, excellent unit. I highly like Clarissa. Actually, I used her up until a week and a half ago when I finally de-geared her. Only because I had, since she wasn't cleaving for me anymore, I had Finally, do we get at least a Shuri? Oh my gosh. Roman. This dude is like static cling to me. I bet you if this game's still going in 20 years, I could randomly log on 20 years from now, do a summon, I'll get a Roman. That dude just does, he will not leave me alone. If they ever come out with the ML version of him, I'm set. Well, this is depressing, guys. What was that, 450? That's 450, right? Or 456? Wait, I have so many Romans I could make a legion. Yeah, no. Dude, Wick. Oh, first of all, Wick, that is a new name, and I do like to welcome everyone personally the first time they come to my stream. So, Wick, thank you for coming out, and I hope you enjoy this stream. Same thing with you, Anima. I want to welcome you and thank you for coming out, and I hope you enjoy the stream. I think I've seen you before, though, Shane, right? You've been around these parts before. I think. This is ridiculous. This is giving me Lulu. This is exactly how my summons went with Leluca.
Let me guess, you call Big Cow.
Exactly how my summons went. And then my son had to do like the last 200. And then I couldn't stop getting them. Like after that really bad summon session, like all I could get was Lelucas. Come on, son, bring me luck. Bring me luck. Yeah, I think you're right. 440. That's how many we went. Not one. I think we're gonna have to go all the way again, guys. Remember when I say we did what, like 16K? Like we did 16K for Leluca, right? And remember, we went through 12K by ourselves. And then we had Mini Val do the last like 2K, and that's when we actually got to Lulu's. Remember that? Well, I can't have him do it right now, Alex. He's actually he's playing Blackout. Are you playing Blackout?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, he's actually playing Call of Duty Blackout.
That's disgusting.
I think I don't get anything in like a month. Oh wow, use me your stuff.
Gosh.
Yeah, Firewolf, it's weird. Even he admits he doesn't like Blackout. I don't know why he's playing it. Probably because
this is the only freaking game mode Mike likes to play.
Oh, that's it. Blackout is terrible. Even I know that, and I don't play a lot of BRs. Like I was watching people play Blackout. I'm like, why is this is terrible? Oh, at least we'll get the artifact. But you know how my luck is. I actually get the off-banner item all the time. Told you. I told you. You guys know my luck. You guys know my luck. I always beat the odds. I knew it wasn't going to be the banner item. I knew it. Because that's just how my luck is. My first 2 or 3 Nat 5s are always the off-banner item. Every single time.
Mike, did you hear me?
Every single, like, people on my stream know this. Like, I beat the odds every single time. Hey, Darnell, welcome, buddy. Wow. I hate that about my luck, dude. Like, how come I don't beat the odds when I'm, like, doing Mystic Summons? Or remember when we were doing CC, and we actually got to the 50-50 because we got Biblio to come up, and then we got Ludwig. Because that's the thing about Mystics, guys. If you do Mystic Summons, and you get Biblio from the right, you have a 50-50 chance to get the ML Nat 5 or the regular Nat 5. I always get it in the hour mark. You think so? We'll see. We still have a ton more. This is only the first wave.
Because you told him to.
This is only the first wave. We are going to go bankrupt on gems trying to get her. I do want her. Like, I don't know if I want to SSS her. She doesn't give me the same warm fuzzies that Lulu did. Hey, Renee. How you doing, man? Oh, thank you, Renee. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Thank you very much.
I go to boss fight. No.
To be honest, I think y'all is better than Call of Duty games. Well, thank you, Brandon. I appreciate it, man. I got Ludwig on the last Mythic instead of CC. Yeah, same here, Shane. Same here. I got, because when you get there, again, that's 50-50. Because they're both 0.625% chance to get. So that means you have equal chance to get either one.
No, no one's here.
Yeah, I know. I agree. I agree.
Nah, there's no savings.
Darnell, 100% agree. This isn't going very well at all. If I pulled like 3 of her at this point, I would be like, maybe I could go for the SSS. Just for poos and grins. But we got one more after this. So 440 summons, 1 5-star artifact. Alright, this one's going to be the banner artifact. This one's going to be it. Told you. That's just how my luck is. That is how my luck is.
There's a GKS right here, Mike.
Halo is a cool game on Xbox. I wonder if the new one is going to be great. Oh, dude, I have a lot of fond memories of Halo. All right, we are tapped out. We're at 104 summoning mods. So it looks like we'll have 2 ML summons, 7 mythic summons. Cool. Valan's the Prophet. Nah, I just done so many of these. Like, my stream will tell you. Usually the first Nat 5 I get is never the banner. Like, I beat the odds every single time. Oh, no, we're not done. I gotta buy more. I gotta buy more. See, we have still 9K. I don't use gems for anything other than summoning, so.
You can get Nikolai's help
all this stuff is just for summon. Alright, you're out of here later. Alright, thanks, Kill Switch. You take care, man. You sleep well. Enjoy hanging out with the GF.
Yeah,
after watching my videos, you'd agree? Yeah. That's just how it goes for me, man.
Oh my gosh! I just got lasered.
Alright. Let's go with 351. We'll go 100 less. 100 less this time. Val, you have no good luck with short girls, Lilibeth, Lilibeth. I don't know how you you got Ravi, but the other have been not too great of luck. No, they haven't. I got Ravi because actually, so Ravi was my selective summon. How deep am I in, Kai? First of all, Kai, I do like to greet everyone personally the first time they come to my stream. So, Kai, thank you for coming out, and I hope you enjoy the stream. So, Kai, we went 440 bookmarks, 1 artifact. 1 of her banner artifact and 1 non-banner artifact. So 2 5-stars and 440.
Yeah, he's rushing you.
I'm debating if we get her, if we just don't stop. We have enough to do like 2 ML summons, I think. Plus we have 7 mystics. So maybe that'd be enough just to finish it off. Because this is a little depressing at this point, right? Isn't it a little depressing? I think so. I think it's really depressing right now. Like, super depressing.
I think he got mad because he... Oh, nope, someone's still here.
Alright, come on, we gotta do this. We got to do this.
Ray gun's right here. Where?
Oh. So many Hellcutters. Need a new MLNat 5. I do. All I have, Darnell, is, what's his face? Vildred. But I mean, he's a good, now he's a good MLNat 5. Before, it wasn't that great. But now he's a good one. Now he's a good one. Your luck may turn around in your ML. Oh, dude, Renee, that would be awesome. I would be totally okay with it. Totally okay. Well, we might get... The artifact does seem interesting, though. It does. So that's our 2nd artifact. The artifact definitely seems interesting. Avriel, I have him, too. He's your only one. Yeah, same here, man. Dang, boy. I mean, we got 2 artifacts.
Bro.
But really, for this artifact, I honestly think you have to max it. I believe in you, Val. You got this. Lilibeth is just resting. She will wake up and come home to your team. Oh, that'd be awesome. Thank you for the positive encouragement, Brandon. And congrats to you, Wick, on your dupe. Yeah, I appreciate the encouragement, man.
No.
Feels good. Feels good.
Oh my.
It's always nice to have the crowd pulling for you. I remember when I'd play basketball, it felt good to know the crowd was cheering for you, and then it sucked when they were booing you. Unfortunately, I got a lot of boos because I was the worst basketball player in my grade school team, by far. So far, the card, does that mean if you have a 6-turn cooldown skill, when you use it, you have a 10% chance to use it again next turn? Yep. That's what that means.
I don't care. We can continue playing.
At max skill, it's 20% though, so you got a 1 in 5 chance that the cooldown won't happen, which is really nice. Like people with long cooldowns, it would be super awesome to use it on. Like really, really awesome to use it on.
Invite me.
Luna specifically, yes. Agreed. Agreed 100%. But then, would you really put that over Daydream Joker in Wavering 11? That's the thing, though, right? Would you give up that rock solid... You would give it up in W11 on Luna? Really? Oh, I was going to say, you're crazy. Because Daydream Joker's consistent. And it... Oh, PvP? Oh my goodness. The artifact loves us. The artifact is absolutely attracted to... Oh, hey... Sword of Judgment. Actually, I could use that. I'm in this, like, weird debate. Like, I don't know if I want to take off my Sword of Judgment on Lidica, or if I want to use my second Rosa Hargonnen on her. Because Rosa is so good. But I do like Sword of Judgment. At least, Val, you have me on that 5. My boy Jaganex started day 1 and know I'm on that 5. He's going to hit hard and still no. Now, dang, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry, man. Rosa or Basket? Rosa or Basket for who? Val, what's your Golem 11 team? It's not done yet, but it's going to be Vildred, Bologna, Charles, and... I don't know. Angelica, probably. Ilma Aura is at 46. Grind is long. Grind is eternal, my friend. Dude, I have like a cramp right here. Hurts really bad. All of a sudden, just like this cramp right here. As if you can see where I'm pointing, so I think that's off camera. Come on, man. 50 more summons. This isn't feeling good, chat. This is not feeling good, man. This is not feeling good. You will have 25 left and get her. That'd be fine. I only need 1 copy. Like, I legit don't think I'm going to SSS her. I really don't. Here's the thing about dupes, right? When you're doing mass summons like this, the more you get of the unit, the easier it is to 6-star them, right? Because you have the fodder right there. It's just all right there. It's super easy 6-star. That's the good news about when you do stuff like this. So, I mean, if we get one, like, around the 100 mark, we'll probably just finish out all of them. It's because you're here. I'm not usually here when you summon. That's true, you're not. But no, I'm always welcome you here, man. You are an OG. I think you're, like, the last of the OGs. No. Malik still comes around. And SW Surfer still comes around. Just very rarely. JRPG spent a little 5k gems and 50 bookmarks and no Lilibeth. But good luck. Hope you get her. Thank you, JRPG. I appreciate it, man. It's good to see you in stream, by the way. The average player, first off, that is a new name, and I do like to greet everyone personally the first time they come into my stream. So the average player, thank you for coming out, and I hope you enjoy the stream, my friend. Thank you very much. Man, I was really sad because I did not get her, and I was going to give up. Saw your stream inside to summon with my last 50 BMs and got her. So thank you for your good vibes and for being this great person. Well, you're very welcome. Hey, Yorchi TW, welcome to you. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for coming out, my friend. I appreciate it. Appreciate the encouragement, chat. It makes, when this JD Mendoza, no, we are still summoning. We are about 540 bookmarks in. We started with 440. We picked up another 350. And still no luck. Still no luck.
You have to take off your headphones.
We did get 3 of her artifact now. 3 of her artifact, 2 non-banner artifacts. So 5 nat 5s and 5. Like, we're averaging 1 every 100 bookmarks. 2 of hers? I thought we got 3. Are you sure it's not 2? So then 2. Okay, so 4 total. Okay, my bad. So we're like 125 bookmarks per nat 5 right now. That's not really that bad, 125. That's what, 2.5 packs? I mean, it's not great, but it's not terrible. But you really want the unit, right? I mean, it's nice to get the artifact, but you're like, I really want the unit. Really do. Be nice. I went pity levels for her, managed to get 1 copy, but no artifact. Hope you have better luck. Oh, you went 121. Well, I'm past 121 right now, Rotate, sadly. Because 121 is 600, right? So, no, wait. No, we're not at 600 yet. We're almost there. We're almost to 600. We are almost there. Because we've spent 150. No, we're at 600 because we did 450. Oh, look. Did we get it on pity? I think we literally got it on pity. I'm not even joking. We legit...
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Dude, we literally got it on pity. No, it was a pity pull. We have 200 bookmarks. Right when I did this summon, I had done 450 bookmarks. So this is literally pity. All right, so the question is, we're gonna finish. We're done. I'm not gonna get any more because I don't wanna SSS her at all. So we're just gonna keep going with what we have, and then we're gonna do our mystics, and we'll do MLs last. The only way we're gonna do more summons, it depends on how the math works out with the ML summons. Thanks, Ink Cross. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. You know, I have a dang awesome community. I really do. Thanks, Nephilim Boy. I really appreciate it. Renee, JRPG. Brandon says she finally woke up. Thanks, man. She was really asleep. She was really, really asleep. But we're going to finish out our bookmarks. Because here's the thing, guys. I don't use gems for anything else. Nothing at all. So you guys may be like, this guy's crazy. I literally only use gems for this and PvP refreshes. And PvP refresh is only like 30 gems for 5 flags. So it's like, this is it. That's why I don't care if I blow them all. I won't use gem. Well, I guess there'll be some point maybe I'll use gems for refreshes. But Leafs are just too good a deal. Leafs, in my opinion, Leafs and the rank up pack are the best options in this game. If you're looking at least rank up pack, right? And then the monthlies, the 2 monthlies. Like, at minimum, keep the 2 monthlies up. Because the XP and the extra gold is just so nice, guys. Like, keep both of the monthlies up. Dang, you hate using... Can we get a Shuri? This will be a perfect if we get a Shuri. Dude, I have so many Clarissas. I have so many, but I used her, so I didn't care when I got dupes. Because my actual Clarissa I use is SSS. So it doesn't... She's a good unit. Clarissa is amazing. Got a thumbs up who likes to do it. I do like doing PvP, believe it or not. Even though PvP has gotten considerably harder, I still enjoy it. It's considerably harder. For sure. For sure. Like, no doubts in my mind, it's considerably harder. Like, I used to be able to get, like, to walk into Challenge or Legend 6. Now, dude, Legend 6 is rough to get to, man. It's super rough. And I could try hard and get into Legend 5, but not stay in it. My speed's too low. Like, no, did you legit leave? Smitty, I'm being honest. Did you legit leave? Are you being straight with me? Did you legit leave? Because I got her. I got the unit I was summoning for a little bit back. I said you didn't have to leave, dude. You're like I said, you're an OG, man. I'm always happy to have you on my stream. It's nice. Like, I'll be honest. One of the things that kind of sucks as a streamer, but I mean, I get why it happens, is when you see the kind of rotation of your community. Like when you see, because you do have like these dedicated people that show up, right? But eventually some of them just start to fall off and they come back, maybe once or twice. But for me, I get attached really easy to people. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I get attached really easy to people that I care about and like. And so it sucks to see them go, right? And you miss them. You want to see them. Yes, I got 2 of her artifacts. 2 of her artifacts, 2 non-battle artifacts, and then 1 of her. So mission accomplished, although I'm debating on if we do 1 more pack to try to pick up more artifacts. Not for her, mind you, but for the artifact. The reason why is 20% chance to not have cooldown happen is pretty big. Like 20%. Well, it worked out though. No, it wasn't you, Smitty. It wasn't. It's just RNG is RNG. By the way, Val, you were talking about account buying player options where it's at. Oh, nah. I would never do that. I was only mentioning that in jest. I'm very familiar with player auctions. Back in the day, Val will just be straight up honest with you. Oh, dude, more artifact. Please be the artifact, though, because that's the 3rd one. Please be the artifact. Oh, Sigurd Scythe. Actually, that's really good. I'll be honest with you guys. Back in the day in World of Warcraft, I actually paid to win World of Warcraft. I was on player auctions constantly getting gold. Constantly getting gold. Like, honestly. I was like, dude, like, I was like, these filthy peasants running around. Literally, this is how I thought. This is a true story. So this is like, I'm talking vanilla WoW and all the way up to Lich King is when I was doing it. But dude, I remember in Lich King, like in every expansion before Lich King, people would be like, out there freaking farming their, doing the rotation for nodes, like whatever their node was, whether it was mining, whether it was herbs, they're running around selling an auction house. You know how Val's thought process was? This is legit true. I look at them and be like, those filthy peasants, like sitting there running around. Dude, you know how I leveled my skills at WoW? I'd be like, player auctions, do. I'll take, let's go with like 600k gold. You know what I do with that 600k gold? I sit right in front of the auction house, buy all the max, craft up to max, and then start crafting like the high-end gear and selling it for ridiculous prices on the auction house. Because I got all my gear just from buying it from people selling the mats that were out actually farming. Like, it was just ridiculous. It was so fun to do that. Like, I always had bank in the beginning because that's what I did every time. Every single time. I'm on a pay to lose right now, so I'm going to stop spending money. Raging, been there, man. Been there. No, that's fine, Fire. It doesn't bother me. You can state the numbers. I just want to make it clear that I don't account buy, that's all. Yay, Arminthia is 50 now. Time to 6-star her. Congrats, my friend. I kind of wish we had gotten like 1 or 2 dupes just to make my life easy to 6-star her. Because I do want to use her in Arena. I just have to figure out a team. Kent and I briefly talked about it a couple of streams ago, where we're trying to figure it out. Hold on a second, guys. Let me see.
They're saying they're too far apart from each other.
They're right next to each other. Black web.
This is the black web.
That's what it says on it, right there.
It's red. Whose headphones are these?
Mom's.
Alright, hold on. Do you know how to set these,
They used to work before, so I don't know why they're not now.
Oh, they're in pairing mode, it looks like. Usually they flash like this when they're in pairing mode.
I don't know what pairing mode is.
So what happens is it looks like there may have been a point where these two, you might have paired this with something else, or this might have forgot.
My old phone.
Yeah, and so it still remembers that. So you have to actually repair them together, and I don't know how to put this in pairing mode. Because see, it's not even discovering it. Hold on. It's usually you hold the button. That's always usually how you enable pairing mode. Okay, it turned off, and you hold it again. Because it's not even picking them up. There we go. See, that was it. You just needed to pair them.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, what's up?
Have you seen my
There you go.
my ball pump?
No.
It was in the
I have
garage.
not.
It was in the garage.
No, I wouldn't have tossed it, son. I know what your ball pump is. I wouldn't have tossed it. Oh no, you know what? I think I did. My toolbox in the back left hand corner, the big yellow one. Go through the drawers. I think I put it in one of the drawers. I think I did. Sorry guys, I was helping out my my wife. Her headphones need to be repaired with her new phone. Let me catch up with chat. Auction house and WoW is a lot of fun. Yes, I was very much a auction house player. I was actually paying for my wife, paying for my wife.
Wait, Mike, put them on 7.
Wow, that sounded really bad, right? I was actually paying for my account time towards the end. Good night, Pops. Good night, Sherwin. Dude, did you come in and say hi? Is this the first time you're saying hi, Sherwin? Sherwin, yeah, we got her. She came home.
What would you count a bow as?
We're averaging a pretty good rate right now. We're about like 110 roughly bookmarks per nat 5. Not too bad, not too bad. I carry challenge mode to finance the game and more.
Okay,
Dude,
so
see,
batteries
I
for
loved your kind of people, man. Pride, your kind of people were my favorite kind of people. I loved when, dude, I paid for challenge mode left and right, dude. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be honest, dude. If I can pay to win in something, I'm gonna pay to win it. That's just how it's gonna be. That's just how it is. I'm sorry. That's just how it is. I hope I didn't disappoint too many people, but that's how it is. Because this is what happened. I'll tell you the story. So in Lich King, right? I was hardcore raider. I'm talking hardcore. Like I'm talking 5 nights a week, 4 to 5 hours a day, right? When we're progression, right? And then once we have it on farm, you know, we do it in 2 days. But progression, you know, it's like 5 times a week, buddy, 4 to 5 hours, right? So I was hardcore. Like, we were actually racing on Proudmoore to be first heroic Lich King kill. But what happened was I got used to that life, right? That high-end life, having high-end tanks that you would run dungeons with and all that stuff. And so what happened was, I remember, we're getting ready to pull heroic Lich King. We had just got him down to our best attempt, which was 5%. And so we were all like, all right, you know, this is going to be the pool. So why my guild leader did this, I don't know. He announced this to everyone in Ventrilo. People remember Ventrilo? He announced this to everyone. He says, hey, guys, you know, didn't know how to tell you this, but my wife is pregnant. And I'm going to be stepping down as guild leader. And no one wants the mantle. So the guild is going to be breaking up. And there's going to be a smaller 15-man guild that starts. So if you don't want to finish the raid or whatever, I understand. This is like, dude, we just got heroic Lich King to 5%. We already lost the server race, but we would have been 3rd to kill on the server. At the time, I was the 2nd best shaman on the server according to gear score. You guys remember gear score standings? Like if you did the gear store, what was the command? Like /G or I think /GS space rank or something like that. And then it showed you like on the server who had who was the best. I was the 2nd shaman on the server at that time. So the guild broke up, and then I wasn't invited to the 15-man guild. And you know why I wasn't invited? Because I always put my family first, and people didn't like that. Like, because my wife would be like, yeah, always heals. Always play heals. Heals or tank. Mostly heals, because my oldest son plays tank.
Hey, Dad. I didn't see it. And also, did you see my other little bag that I put on the ground that I had right next to it?
What other
So I had 2 bags for my speed bag. I had the bag that's hanging, and then I had a small little Everlast.
Yeah, your mom has the smaller bag. I don't remember where she put it. I didn't set it out, though. I promise you, honestly, son, I remember setting that little needle somewhere in that garage. I just don't remember. I know I didn't throw it out, though, because that'd be silly. I promise you I didn't. So anyway, so I got accustomed to this life. So, you know, Cataclysm comes out. I don't have a high-end guild. I get into like a mid-range guild, but they don't have the kind of power I'm used to, right? So I'd already been doing player auctions for gold because it's a new expansion. And again, I want to do my normal thing, get max skill in my professions, start selling the high. Oh, there we go. Are we gonna get our second one? This helps me 6-star. Perfect.
What do you want?
Perfect. This helps me. This helps, dude. This is one less fodder. One less fodder. So anyway, so I go to player auctions, and sure enough, they have like carries for challenge for the hard mode stuff. So I start doing it. I get into it, and I just kind of live that life, right? Then halfway through Cataclysm, right before the Deathwing raid, I get mad, right? Because I can never make it to a zone to get the flame, to get flamed by Deathwing, so you can get the achievement. Like my one girl that I would hang out with, I always called her my WoW wife. She would always text me too. She'd be like, "Hey, he's gonna come to this zone because it's red." Literally, I would hurt to the closest place I had, bird up to try to get there, and I would always get there late. So I never got the burn by Deathwing achievement, right? So that kind of made me mad. So then I quit. Like about a week before the Deathwing raid comes out, I quit. I missed all of Mr. Pandora. Even though I almost came back from Mr. Pandora, do you know why though? Holy crap, dude, the rates at the end are going nuts. The rates at the end. Oh, I have her though. I have her. I have her. Dude, the rates at the end, dude, I think we're under 100 bookmarks per Nat 5 right now. I think that one put us under 100 bookmarks per Nat 5. ML, no, I think we just burned our ML luck though. I think we did just burn our ML luck. Well, we only got like a few left. We're just finishing them out, Darnell. There's no reason to save them. If something new comes out, I'll just get more bookmarks. Not a big deal.
Okay.
So anyway, I stopped playing, and then just one day randomly, an old friend I played EverQuest with is like, "Hey, you want to come back to WoW? Come to my server. It's small. I'm not looking to hard. She wasn't looking to hardcore rate because we both hardcore rated in EverQuest. She's like, I just want a cool friend to hang out again and play MMOs with and just quest. So I came back for Drinier, Warlords of Drinier, and I was on her very small server, and I didn't want to play my shaman, so I started a panda. So we played. She got bored. I stayed, and then.
Did you throw a speed bag ball away?
No, I didn't. Because remember I told you don't set it up there because it will fall. Remember you took it and you were going to put it on top of there and I said don't do it because he hits it, the vibration.
That wasn't a ball.
Yeah, that was a speed bag, baby. That's what you hang there. You said, that's it. You put it back up there. And I said, set it somewhere else. And I don't remember where you put it.
I don't know. I think I said, I don't know.
I didn't throw it away. I wouldn't throw it away.
Shots go as
I know I didn't throw anything away.
No, you didn't. You didn't. I don't remember where you put it, but you didn't throw it away.
I don't remember setting I thought you...
I didn't touch it. I said just don't set it up on top because he's going to be hitting it, and that's going to vibrate and make it fall.
That was not a headshot.
It wasn't the ball.
I didn't touch the ball then. All I remember
There was
you...
two balls. There was one that was flat, and then there was one that
There's one black one and there's one red one.
I didn't touch it. Because I wouldn't throw it away.
No!
Yeah.
I honestly wouldn't. Was it behind the doors? Because you know how I moved the doors over to that side? I'll come look for it in a second. I'm almost done here.
Disgusting. Disgusting.
Alright, so anyway, so I came back, right? For Warlords of Drinier. And it was fun, but like when my friend, when she left, and she was cool, she's like, I'm kind of getting bored, I'm going to stop. And I was like, you know what, I'm kind of back into it. But the problem was the auction house, the server was super small. I want to say it was Garona was the server she was on. It was super small. I don't know if it's big now, but it was ridiculously small. Like, and I went to Proudmoore just to check prices, right? To be like, okay, how much does this cost in this server versus Proudmoore? And like, items on Proudmoore that were like maybe 100 gold were like 1,000 gold there because there's not that many people. So there's not many of that item. So I was like, all right, I'm going to transfer my panda to, actually, we have exactly 12. This works out to, wait, no.
You're hacking.
This is 7.
You just
so we need to do
as soon as I get up there, you
6 more summons, so 30 bookmarks. Okay, one more pack. So that way we can get to 12, and we could do 2 ML summons. Alright, so let's do that. Alright, so Then I left. I transferred my panda to Proudmoore, and then I started just rushing all the Mists of Pandora, the stuff I missed, because this was late stage Warlords of Draenor I'd come back to, because Hellfire Citadel was just about to be released in the next patch. So I just went back, smashed all of Mists of Pandora, and then randomly I got a group in a dungeon with this dude who's like, dude, you're the best healer I've played with. You need a guild because we're going to start Hellfire Citadel. So I joined the guild, and then it ended up being a hardcore guild, but I was straight up with them. I said, dude, my family comes first. He's like, perfect, because they're all older folks like me. They all had families, but they dedicated 2 days for 3 hours a day, where that's what they did. But hey, they always were like, dude, this is cool. This is how we roll. So I joined them, and honestly, it was one of the best guilds I have ever been in.
I hit you.
Like, I liked my hardcore. Oh, you found it. See, I told you I wouldn't throw.
Just not the ball pump. And the thing that I put up there was a thing.
Okay, that's fine, but I don't know where the ball pump is. I'm sorry,
You're
Jamie.
hacking.
I know I saw it, but I
You're
swear to you, I wouldn't throw it away.
Oh,
I promise you, I wouldn't throw it away.
And I lost.
So anyway, it was like, I liked my high-end guild, but the pressure was incredible. The pressure in high-end... Did you know how much time I spent, like, buying from the auction house, making mats, making sure I had full food, full buffs for raiding 3 or 5 times a week for 4 to 5 hours? You know how much farming that involves? Now, I'm not even talking about doing your dailies. I'm talking about just pure farming to make sure you have food, flask, and all that stuff. Do you know how long that took just to do that? That's not even really playing the game. That's getting ready for something you do. Oh, dude, it was very stressful. It was very, very stressful. So being in that older, like everyone, I think the youngest person there was like 26 in that guild, and even he was cool. Even he was like, "Oh yeah, dude, I understand you guys got families." Like, and the funny thing is, we never had a problem with attendance. We never had a problem with morale. Like, it was such an awesome guild. Such an awesome guild. And I was in it for a while, and this is a long way to tell why I don't play WoW anymore. I was in that guild for quite a while, and then I decided, you know what? As cool as these folks are, I'm done. I'm done with the treadmill, because you know what was happening? I was raiding with them once. We were having a great time, and it occurred to me what I was doing. I was raiding to kill harder bosses, to get better loot, to kill harder bosses, to kill better loot, to kill harder bosses. So it was this hamster wheel is a better description that just kept going like this, and honestly, I just got bored. That very instant, I got bored with the thought, and I was like, you know what, I'm done. I actually treated it like it was a job. I gave my guild like a 2 weeks heads up. I told them I will even help them recruit a healer to replace me. And they were like, you know what, dude, we're all kind of in the same situation where we're thinking about retiring. Like, as a guild, these aren't people that known each other forever. They just kind of came together, right? And even we all had such good synergy, and we were all kind of in the same place. Like, where there's other things we could be doing. And so I left. I left World of Warcraft, and then I came back very casually with my oldest son and played Legion. And then me and my older son got in a very young guild.
You just gotta shoot their head.
And it was good. I liked them. As a matter of fact, Potions, our leader, he still comes to stream like once every couple of months. So pop in my stream and say hi. Very good guild. But eventually, and they got stuff done, and they were also relaxed, right? We were doing mythic raids. We were downing mythic. But honestly, the hamster wheel got to me again, and I quit, and I haven't gone back. We did kill Mythic, whatever the name of the planet is, though, before BFA release. We killed Mythic, what's his name? Because the name of the last boss is the name of the planet, because every planet ends up having a titan or a spirit or whatever the hell the story was. No, for Legion. Hey, Lee, how you doing?
All the heads off on yourself.
That wasn't Garrosh. I'm talking about for Legion. Oh, we got to resubscribe. You see the new... Nice. Oh, he did Twitch Prime. Okay. Hey, buddy. So Twitch Prime overwrites the resubscribe. Thanks, Deep V. That's my brother from another mother. You know how I was telling you guys I get attached to people really quick? Deep V Joe was a streamer for a game I played called Dragon Blaze, and he's just a really good friend. I felt really good synergy from him watching him on stream. No, not Kill Jaden. It's Legion, dude. No, the Legion expansion, the last one before BFA, because you go to the planet, and then you fight the council, and then he's the last fight. It's
Oh, snap. Mike.
What's his name? Because the name of the last boss in that expansion is the name of the planet. Because, you know, Illidan's there after you kill him, and Illidan's like, this is why I was born, and I got it from here after you kill him and all that stuff. The hell was his name? Oh, my gosh.
Oh, snap.
I can't remember his name. But anyway, Argus. Yeah, Argus. That's it, Argus.
Behind you.
And so we killed him on Mythic, and I was just done. I was just like, I'm kind of. My son stayed though. My son stayed for quite a while. My son was all about raiding, but I told him, I've been here, I've done it, son. I've done it. So I didn't pick up BFA, and that's why I quit, man. Just, it's the same old. It's the same old. I really do like, one of the things I did like though was the pet collecting and the pet battles. You know what, DV? Probably not, man. Because here's the problem with Classic WoW for me. I have such fond memories of Classic WoW. Like, I'm talking before Burning Crusade, even after Burning Crusade when it was still 40-man raids. I had such great memories of it. Like, standing outside of Ironforge, dueling. Like, all of the, like, I remember doing all the classic dungeon sets, like Scalomance, Stratholum, UBRS, LBRS. I mean, it was just so fun. But the thing is, I remember, like, shouting in chat, like, you know, Rogue, looking for UBRS group, have key. Because remember, you had to do that long quest series to get the key. And usually, like, for a DPS, you had a much easier time getting an UBRS if you had the key. That was the thing. That's why I made sure I did that quest. I know Classic is vanilla, I know. But the problem is I have such fond memories of it, I don't want to ruin it. Like, maybe it won't be as good as it is. Just like, for instance, for those of you around my age who watch Point Break, pretty much everyone around my age who watched Point Break with Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze were like, this is the most greatest movie I've ever seen. But don't rewatch that movie now because it's horrible. It's a horrible movie. You're going to be like, it's going to destroy.
Mike, I'm coming.
Exactly. 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 Oh, dude, TV Joe, speaking of that, do you know you have a look-alike, man?
I got you.
You have a look-alike. I honestly, I was like, this guy looks exactly like you. Also, it's from a movie. Hold on. It's from the movie about the, I think he's a Pakistani kid who comes to America with his family, and he ends up really liking Bruce Springsteen. But this kid's friend who introduces him to Bruce Springsteen looks exactly like you, in my opinion. Like, what is the name of this movie? Blinded by the Light. Yes, watch the trailer for Blinded by the Light. And the main character's friend looks, I swear he looks exactly like you. I swear he does. But I think his friend is like Middle Eastern. I don't know particularly where from the Middle East, but he looks it. But that dude looks exactly like you, in my opinion.
The armor does nothing.
Alright. But yeah. Exactly. I rewatched it. It was a horrible. Yeah, see, dude, that's the mistake. There are movies, though, that you loved as a kid you can watch that hold up. Goonies holds up. Goonies, I've watched probably a zillion and one times, and it 100% holds up. It does. It does. I've watched it so much.
Bro,
Top Gun holds up. Yep, Top Gun holds up. I've watched that recently. Only reason I watched it recently is because you know they're making a sequel, right? But now Maverick is actually... Oh, The Crow still holds up? I haven't watched that one. I haven't watched it in a while. You're talking about not the second Crow, but the first one with Brandon Lee, right? Because the second one was terrible, in my opinion. Okay, good. Yeah, Maverick is the teacher now in Top Gun 2. And he's actually teaching his son, Goose's son. He's actually teaching Goose's son. So he's at the roles are reversed now. Hey V, what skills should I focus on first with Ravi? You know what? With new Ravi, I'm not sure. With new Ravi, I'm legit not sure with you, Vic Noon. I have her. Let me look. Let me see if I can remember. I like Sherwin. I have not rewatched Spawn, but I remember liking Spawn a lot when I was a kid.
How many times did I?
Yes, Val Kilmer is back. As a matter of fact,
I
Tom Cruise would not make the movie without Val Kilmer. Apparently,
Headshot,
Val
right?
Kilmer got hurt really bad and was out, and Tom Cruise halted production of the movie
Do
until Val Kilmer was
Headshot
better
me.
so they could finish it. Oh, so Spawn doesn't hold up, Deep VJ? I haven't watched it lately,
Bro,
but I loved
this
it
is
as
how
a
you get
kid.
good at sniping.
But I loved it as a kid. Yeah, he did.
This is
So,
actually a really
Vic
good way
Noon,
to get good at
when
sniping.
back in the day, you never used skill 3, right? All you needed to max were these two back in the day. Because
I did.
skill 3
So I
drained
killed
your spirit, and you get way less damage. Now, though, with this being better, I am not sure. I'm honestly not sure. Max S3. Oh, you max S3 now, Sherwin? Alright, thank you. Because honestly, it's been so long since I've used her. Well, by the way, you know they're making a new Spawn movie, by the way. Spawn is still fun to watch, but it's just the CGI that really takes you out. Okay. Vic Noon, I think I would go... Depends on what you're trying to progress at. Angelica is good in so many places. I think I would max... I would work on Angelica first. I think me personally. Unless Ravi is your farmer. Because the better your farmer is, the faster you're going to go.
You got this.
Her S3 hits like a truck now? Alright, that's good to know. That's good to know. Alright. So we finished normal summons, guys. We walked away with quite a few 5 stars. Instead of in the beginning, like before, where it would come sporadically, this time it kind of came to us all at once towards the end. Hey, Corrupted Cat, vote for the Idris Elba to portray Spawn.
Tell my mama I love
Dude, Idris Elba looks pretty good in
Oh,
Alright, guys, don't hate me. But I think Hobbs and Shaw looks really good. And I want to see it so bad.
Yeah, leave me.
Dude, speaking of remakes, okay, me and my son have been, like, my youngest son have been hanging out a lot, and I've loved it, right? And we went to go see Men in Black International. Guess what? Me and my son went in. We loved it. But people are hating on Men in Black International. I thought it was a good, fun movie. I mean, what did people go into Men in Black International thinking they're going to get Shakespeare or something? No. It's Men in Black. It's not meant to be taken seriously. It was a fun movie. It was a really fun movie. I don't understand why it got as much hate as it did.
I'm training.
It was super fun. Secret is your new bae. Even at 5 stars, she kills Wyvern. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm fine with no Will. I'm a big Will fan. I like Will Smith. I like Denzel Washington. I like Morgan Freeman. These are great actors. But I mean, I'm not gonna beat a movie up for not having him. I mean, because then like you could watch any movie and say no Will Smith. I know he was in the original. It's not the same thing. But still, I thought it was good. Forrest Whitaker is good too. Forrest Whitaker is good. He hasn't been in a lot lately though. No, Men in Black 3 was terrible, dude. When you find out that agent... Oh, spoiler alert if you have not seen Men in Black 3. Spoiler alert ahead. Don't say I didn't warn you. When you find out that Agent K had always known Will Smith's character from when he was a kid and had secretly watched over him. That was like, okay, whatever. But I was like, alright, I can deal with that. I did like Josh Brolin, though, as a younger Agent K. I know we do, dude. I know. That's why I honestly introduced you as my brother. Because we just sync up, my friend. We just totally sync. Oh, yeah, how can I forget Samuel L. Jackson? Dude, every time I think of Sam, I do like Samuel L. Jackson. Although I don't like the Shaft movies, though. I'm being honest. I couldn't finish the first one, and that's
Yeah,
a
I
rarity
can
for
see
me.
you. I can see
It
it.
honestly is a rarity
see
where I
red
can't
name
finish a
tag.
movie, but I couldn't finish that one. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm done. Alright, so we're done with normal summons.
No, this
Let's
could
go
just
ahead
be a
and do
game
our
mode where you
mystics,
have to
and then we'll
stay in
do
the
our
middle of the
moonlight
person
slash.
that's not on
We
the
are
team.
hoping for Cece. I don't really want Zerato. I mean, if we got him, maybe I'd build him, maybe I wouldn't. I don't know.
You have to try.
The next rotation, nothing really I care about either. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if we pop Cece.
Pretty sure the zombies are just good.
Val,
Oh
random
my
question.
God.
Do you ever
I'm
yank
pretty sure
out
the
your
zombies
nose
just
here?
get
I've been
one
on
shot
a
and
weed
jump
whacking mission.
down.
Never, my friend. Is it an issue? Are you saying that
Watch
it's
that,
hanging?
watch that,
I've never
watch
had
that,
nose hair
watch
issues,
that.
to be honest with
Oh
you.
my God.
Never.
Oh my
I've
God.
never yanked, pulled, shaved, or anything. I just naturally have no nose hair.
Oh, you're not. Oh, frick.
Artifacts. There's really no
No, I mean,
artifact
no, no.
that I can say I want. There really isn't. No, 4-star.
I'm dead.
4-star.
I'm dead.
I'm happy we got
I'll
another
give you time
secret
to get
scythe
up there.
dupe,
I'll
though.
give you time to get up
Because we're going to slap that on. Who was I saying I wanted to
there. You're
rebuild?
dead. You're dead.
And slap Sigrid on? Oh, Ravi, I think it was. I want Abyssal Crown, and that's about it.
Oh,
That's a good
frick.
one. That's a good one. But you have Aura, don't you, if I remember correctly?
I just got the longest coat.
Yeah. That's a good one for her, I hear. I don't have her,
I
but
just
oh well.
got the longest collateral in history.
See, I don't feel it. I just feel my mustache. I don't feel any up on top.
Oh, frick! You made me do this, Mike. You made me.
I know, the counter dizzy suck, dude. So do the counter armas. Well then, Val, just a blessed nose. Hey, I'll take it, dude. I'll take it. Last summon for Mystics. We didn't get anything. Yeah, counter dizzy and counter auras are becoming a thing in Arena.
Akasha.
They are becoming a thing, and they suck really bad, too. Let me tell you. They suck so bad. Alright, we got nothing.
Well, yeah, because
Valzerado will not be used
my
like a
gun had
Yuffie, to be
F-
honest.
F-
No, I'm
FJ
sure he
1
would.
and
If we had
2.
pulled him, it'd be the same thing. Alright, here's the one I care about because I want ML Aura. Like, all the Nat 5s there, I just want Aura. I want Aura so bad. She was sinking and just kept getting her S3 back. Aw, dang it. My heart skipped a beat because I thought I saw lag.
I missed.
Ah,
I missed.
I haven't got an Audely in
missed.
months. I have not
I
got an
missed.
Audely in months. That hurts.
I missed.
That hurts. Oh, that
I love
hurts
it.
so
I
bad.
don't like. I love it.
Oh, okay. 4-star. What are we
You
getting?
didn't hear my sniper.
New. Be
You
new.
like it.
Hey, Mercedes. That's
Oh,
new.
you like my sniper?